Okay. Um, Forgive me for a second. That's just I don't know why that's decided to come in not full screen. There we go. Right. I'm doing this one because I remember a while back I was chatting with somebody in Lord of the Rings about housing, and I was saying that they were talking about how to improve the housing, and I said, well, look at Everquest 2. Just ignore all these attack things down here. That's just one of the joys of playing Everquest 2 is you've got so many attacks you don't know what to do with them. So I thought I'd come and just show you the houses that are available, even though I've only got 2 on this guy. This one here is empty. And this one, let's say, I was talking about the limits on housing. As you can see, I've got 679 items placed in this house. The limiting factor is the status accounts. I'll show you the guild hall that I'm a member of after this. I'll show you the details of it now. So you look in here, look, 494. They've actually got 872 items in their house. So you can imagine, that's what I mean about the housing being more adjustable on here. So what we'll do, just to stop me blurbling on, I will enter the house and we'll go and have a look. So these, as you can see, there's an awful lot of stuff in here. It's my welcoming thing. So even things like this, these are weapons that I looted in game, and you can turn the weapons into decorations. Same with this sword here. So this is these boots are an item that you earn through questing. Same with pretty much everything here. This is one of my favourite bits, my little fish tank with a crocodile on, obviously. Now, this here and all these individual things aren't one item. What I did for this obviously is the fish tank, but everything else, all these pets, when you place things, you can put them anywhere. I mean, absolutely anywhere. There are no hooks in the game. You just drop them on the floor and then move it up, down, left, right, backwards and forwards. Rotate it however you like. So all of these things are effectively just floating in mid-air, but they're all in the tank because I wanted a fish tank. There's Fippy, my guy. This was my shop. These are all set up. Oh, hello, snake. One of my pets. 2 of my pets. What's that little thing? Let's see, a little parrot or something floating around in there. Oh, my walking plant. So yeah, all of these items, I say, every weapon that you can see is all stuff looted and turned into things. Yeah, so yeah, this is my shop. So everything here, what you could do is, how did I sell stuff from here? There we go, just tap on. So yeah, you put your items in, put your price in, and then people can search on the auction house for them. Yeah, thank you. As normal. So again, oh, the mirror works, that's cool. Right, this door takes me, you can go through this door to the guild house or any of the other houses. So yeah, everything here is just floated. So we go into the next room. The thing I love about this is the quality of the pictures and the things. There's my pet ghosty thing. Hello, pet ghosty thing. So yeah, all of these things are all obviously looted or bought. And again, everything's just floating. Little skeleton displacer beast. And again, all these. Right. With these, I'll show you on the way out actually, but these are all teleports to the areas that you can see in the picture. Hello dinosaur cow, how are you? A Timu, Tyrannosaurus Moo. So here we are, now the little eagle. And hello little geezer. So again, everything in here is my deity's throne. It gives you different effects if you want to buy them. As the guys, yeah, they stuck in here, so they spend a lot of their time looking out the window. I think this little box I can interact with actually. Yep. So, what I was saying about being able to place anything anywhere, these things here, these are just floating there again, same as this door and the decorations. This isn't actually a separate room, and if I wasn't so lazy, I could actually float floors up to here to cover it all off, but I am that lazy. So, we'll open the door. Obviously, the only because it's balanced in floating in the air sort of thing. The door decorations stay there all the time, sadly. But see, again, this is all stuff you can buy and loot, obviously. Aha! Hello, a beholder. Always handy to have a beholder by the side of your pillow. So yeah, that's the two upstairs room. That's the upstairs room. Let's say all of these pets and things. Oh, hi, beaver. Let's wake him up. So yeah, you can do that with all of your pets, or most of your pets. That they can all do various things. These things are actually just what do you call them? Dummies. They're clothes dummies that you can dress up in any armours and things that you have. Oh, there's me bat. So yeah, everything like that, all the birds and things, they just roam around the place. And let's go downstairs. Again, loads of just really nice pictures and things. some really good art and stuff. I don't know how they got a picture of me from my house, but they did. And I can't remember where I got any of these. It's a long while since I built this house. So here we are. We're downstairs in the little chamber. Hello, mirror. This guy, by the way, is an assassin. He's quite a fun little character. So, oh, that's another plushie, I think. So I can't do anything with that yet. And here, we open the door. Again, this wall here is all just the same thing again. Those barriers that I used upstairs to make. And this is the little torture chamber I've got. That's something there. So I don't know what I've got to do that, but this isn't the decoration. This is actually part of the room. This big lump of rock. So I don't know whether I got any candy there, do I? Again, I haven't played this character in years, so all this stuff I just have to sort out if I ever come back to play it. Little torture chamber and little torture tools there. This is for people when they just misbehave when they visit this room, really. That just looks uncomfortable. And then, because it's Christmas, let's get into the Winter Wonderland little room that I made as well. So I quite like the fact that the mirrors actually mirror. But again, every item here is all individual, just floating around. If it's on the walls, they could be floated anywhere. There's another little tool. So that's the guy that's making it snow in the room. It's really rather nice. Say, there's just so much you can do with here. You can imagine this sort of thing with all Lord of the Rings stuff. It would just be awesome if you could be so. I mean, I'm not really a very patient or imaginative person when it comes to decorating. But having seen some of the other people's houses in Lord of the Rings with the restrictions they've got there, it's very brave having that glacier stood right next to all these burning things. Oh, very nice. And if I don't know whether these are separate items. These are not part of that thing. I'm trying to remember whether or not you can increase things in size. Right, I'm in decorator mode now. I don't want to do anything stupid because I can't remember how it works. Oh, there we go. So, yeah, move up and down, pitch, where it's facing, roll. Yeah, you can make things larger or smaller as well. So you can do anything with anything. It's really so adaptive. So this thing actually might have only been like the size of my head or something like that when I first got it. Same with the candy canes. Sadly, the kid that I used to be in disbanded. I lost control of it when I stopped playing for a long while. Professor Yaffle. So this is all. I do it every time I log in, learning new stuff. But I don't, obviously, let's say I don't play much. In fact, I've not played this for years, more than a couple of minutes at a time. But again, you can see what I mean about all of these things are individual items, and they're all just floating. They're not actually, the table has nothing on it. Same there. All those individual items floating on the table. All the books are individual. These piles of books are all individuals, and just floating inside the bookcases. Same with all these. These are all just books, individual books floating on the shelves. Just imagine something like that with the dwarves and Bilbo. That'd be great. Thurgin Distillery, right? And then we go outside onto the balcony. Mobile thing there. Ah. Oh, I thought that one moved as well, but it doesn't. Yep. So this is the. Again, these are all separate items, all just floating around the place. So you can see what I mean about the decorating here. You can imagine somebody who's got a lot of there's my mounts and things. Again, these are all mounts that I use in the world, but you can put them into your house as well. That's my magic cart, yeah. I think I do use this one. No. Yeah, you can ride it. So there we go. So there we go. I could use this one. In fact, I will use this one to go to Guildhall, because I'll always come back to here and do the show you the wall things later. But I think you get the idea anyway. The paintings of all the different locations. You just look into them, and you're transported to them. And those ones that I showed you, the big hall and the ice places, that was a major hub for a long while. So everybody wanted to get there, and it was nice to have an easy way to get there in your house. And as you'll see when we come to the Guildhall here, things have gone up in scale somewhat. So again, everything is just, the decorating is just unbelievable. And here's where we get into the benefits of being in a good guild. So these are all crafted stuff that people have put in here for people to take. Same with spells. Guild banquet. Right, we don't have. I've got no collections to turn in anyway, so there's a mailbox. Right, so these guys, you can send them out. Hang on a second. Make sure they're not going to get there. They're not going to get. And I'll send him out again. So what these guys do is exactly what you'd expect. They go out and gather materials so you don't have to. And also, that's just reminded me actually, where is he? Where are you? I've got one here somewhere. You have a personal gathering guy, and I can't seem to find him. Oh well, I'll sort that out another time. But yeah, I've got a pack pony that I can send out that they then does the gathering for me as well. So this is the travel hub here. So all of these different things take you to different locations, different places around the around the map. That's all certain places you can go, and then all the other portals take you to more specific places. And then when you were going on guild runs, you can use this guy to set a rally point for people to hop to quickly. So there's another travel point up here. I need to find there is a route up to the roof. There we go. So yeah, all of these take you to, again, different locations. And then we go downstairs. Again, these things like these doors and that are just floated. There's all of these, bits and pieces. I think this is the barber shop here. Yep. So again, all of these items will be floating. They're not actually part of the furniture. You just stick them on the floor and then float them up and down until they sit in the right place. So I hadn't actually been to this room before. That's quite nice. I'll let you guess what this room was used for. The guild boudoir. So I said I'm just doing this this is what housing can be like, and I just wish other games would look at Everquest. Right, these guys here, these are trophies from instances, the boss's heads. So the guys did quite a lot actually. Again, the bar. You can imagine the parties after the guild hunts here. They stick another trophy in the trophy room. And then finally, for this building, the crafting area. So all the crafting guys, all the trade skill writs and things that you can do, all the different crafting stuff, all different classes, and then last but not least, the arena. Again, all of these folks in here, these are just dummies, mannequins. That's the word I've been struggling to find, with various people's dresses on. So yeah, this thing. Oh, good grief! See, that's the same large plushie that I had in my fish tank in my house. Oh yeah, that one's been blown up to huge size. Same with the crocodile that was on top of my fish tank, and my little pet that I've got. So yeah, all of these things, they just floated in the locations. These obviously are placed on the floor, but all the stuff that's around, other than that, you just stick them on the floor, float them up into the air, and there you go. I don't know why. I've just been reminded by it when I saw it round here. I own a Call to the Master. For some reason, it's not on my housing list. My houses. Yeah, I've got a Call to the Master. I should have it. Ah, thank you for following. So, because I can't show you mine, I'm going to visit this one quickly, because this is a premium house that you could buy using the marketplace currency, not in-game currency, but marketplace that you used to get from your subscription. But the limits on housing is not on raw numbers, but it's on the amount of or what was the word on the thing? Basically, reputation. You can buy things that, or some gear has stuff that lowers the space cost, as it were, to install things in the house. So you could say that the guild house there had 867 items in. All I'm doing now is just going round. I said I was talking to somebody in Lord of the Rings about housing a couple of weeks back, and I said I was going to do a quick tour around this place to show the possibilities in housing, and what I wish they would do in Lord of the Rings. You know, right? Because I don't know if you've never played Lord of the Rings. The housing there, everything has a hook, and you can only move it so far from the location. You can move it up and down, backwards and forwards a little bit, whereas in this you can place anything anywhere and upsize it or downsize it. Yeah, the housing in Lord of the Rings is pretty limited. You know, there's only so many hooks and only so many places that you can put things and move it. So it looks like they've not done a lot of decorating here. Certainly not as much as I've done in mine. I'm a bit annoyed that I can't find it. So this takes me to the upstairs. Yeah, they haven't done any decorating here at all. But this is a premium house that you can buy with real, you know, your marketplace money down here. So you can see you can stick so much stuff into here compared with like the little houses in pretty much any other game that I've ever played. Really, the housing's always somewhat limited, whereas this is just monstrously large. So I need to find a way out. In fact, so yeah, this one, look, 258 items placed, but the status reduction reduces the cost of you know, just building and decorating. So it makes everything, it's just so much scope, because as I say, you can put anything anywhere. Yes, yeah, Star Wars Galaxies. But in a way, it's very similar to this, isn't it? Because that with that you could put anything anywhere and float stuff around. Um, yeah, I played Star Wars Galaxies um, up to when it exploded. Sadly, I played on a private server until recently. Um, Only I took a break from it, and when I went back, my housing had been blown up, so I had nothing anymore, and I spent a lot of time doing that. So it looks like somebody's just dumped everything in here, ready to decorate, and then kind of got bored. Yeah, I was gutted. I'd got factories out, gathering, doing all the stuff. I got a house all decorated up and things, and then they'd done, while I'd been away, they'd just done a server clean up. Obviously, I hadn't logged in for a year or more, so I could understand them doing it. Oh, I'm going to pop to this one as well. No, in fact, no, I'm not. I'm going to go back to. I wonder though. I wonder if they got it decorated here. Let's go to the Uncanny Estate. Yeah, because you could just put them anywhere, couldn't you? You just build everything. So yeah, I'd put quite a lot of time into the house on the server. I'm trying to think of the name of the server that I was on. Awakening, I think it was the server I was on. Because I was amazed when I found, I was chatting to my pal one day, and we used to play it before we ended up in, obviously, Star Wars: The Old Republic when that came out, because that was where most people from Star Wars Galaxies went. But then a couple of years later, we were chatting. He goes, "You do know there's still servers going for Star Wars Galaxies?" I was like, "No." Holy shit, this is big as well. They've not done a lot of decorating here either, sadly. Yeah, it was fun. The thing, what I struggled with on the private servers was just getting back into it, and then just never seemed to be. I don't know. It's one of those things where it's just not. It didn't seem the same when I went back. Right, I'm gonna exit. But where am I gonna go to? Let's go to my house so I can go back to my where I said I was going to go to. I paid upkeep. Oh, I've got to go outside, damn it. What, where I just was? In the house I was just in? No, I didn't. It's too late now because I'm out. So I'll be stuck in the house in the Kanos now, won't I? I'm trying to think. Am I in trouble in Kanos? No, I only popped in there because I'd seen it. I've never been around it. I've never visited one before. Oh, hang on. What's this? It's obviously something that needs collecting because I've seen it.
Remove yourself from my presence, outsider.
You're gonna have a problem with me, aren't you? So I need to find a way to get back to my house. And this is the problem with only coming back here every now and again. Is I can never remember how to get the hell around places. Where am I? Right, where's the travel point? houses. Okay, I'll go back to there. I seem to be missing some housing as well, because I had another house set up as a shop and like it had all my pets and things in there. Might be on a different player. I don't know. It must be a different player. But I say I really like the housing. That's all I wanted to do was just come and do a little quick look around, so I can just show the housing and say I wish they would do something like this in Lord of the Rings. But I suppose it would be a massive job to recode it all, wouldn't it? So yeah, this is one of my shops, obviously with. And these are the things I was. Hello, bat. I'm in monkey. Hello, fella. But this is what I really like about the housing as well, is the fact that everything will move around. But yeah, then I was going to say about these. Stare into the painting. Off you go. Were you around when Thurgoodin was out, were you? Where has my mount gone? So that's this. I'll better find my thingy now, won't I? There he is. There's just so many. I mean, the skills in that. So I wonder if these guys should have finished gathering now. Hello, fella. Off you go. And off you go. Oh, because I've not played them. I thought I'd played those. Oh well. Oh my word. See, I need to have a... Ah, that's better. Whoa. That's a good look. Hello, Lord of the Skies. You appear to be a large chap. So what I'm going to do, because I want to just show the other house as well, because obviously there's different houses. I'm just going to pop to one of my other characters and I hope I can remember which one it was that I need to pick. I'll just get a bit nearer to the hub of action. In fact, I don't need to, do I? Because I'm not going to do anything tonight on this guy. So I'm just going to character hop. But I do like that mount. That looks mean. I'm sure that's changed since I last had it. Must have reskinned it. But I've got a horrible feeling. Right, I was on Moneo, wasn't I? Pretty sure it's Nape. I know it's not these guys. It's certainly not him. No, I'll go Nape. Good to see the poison dripping off my knives there. And don't ask me why I've got two assassins at the level that they were. I just don't know. Whoa. So I was right. Haha, it is this guy. Yeah, so I was saying before, all these barriers and doors and things are all just floating, and these decorations and that, they all just float in place. So this place isn't massively decorated from what I remember. But it's got stuff. Some stuff anyway. Yeah. Don't need to visit that. I'll just jump down here. I didn't do an awful lot with this place actually, if I remember. No, I've not. Just got a few animals here that I couldn't fit into my main house. See, this guy likes poisoning people when he stabs them. So why can't I leave? So yeah, I've only got 120 houses bits in here. Well, why can't I go to my other houses from here? Ah, house main box. There we go. I knew there was. Court of the Kings, which is where we're at. Oh, so I can't. I need to. Right, so get out into the city. The reason I want to go to the menagerie is because I actually won prizes for this, for decorating. And that's something else that would be really good to take into other games, I think. Where people visit your house and vote. So you can get recognition from the community. But then also there are developer awards as well. So gosh, I remember where I was going. So why don't I have to... What? This is only a little basic house, so there's nothing. It's not as fancy as the my other one that had an upstairs room, downstairs room, and two downstairs rooms actually, wasn't it? And three on the ground floor, as it were. But this was the first one that I owned and set up as a shop. So yeah, here's my pet room. He just sits there eating fish all day. Yeah, there's the trophies. But so everything, all these things are individual items, aren't they? And you just float them to where you want them to sit. I don't know whether I've got anything for sale still. Yeah. Much stuff. Lazy git. Go. This thing's always in the way. Stops you getting through to the bedroom. So yeah, I think it would be nice if they did do, you can see 2016, 2015, 2014. So that's some idea of when we were playing here. And again, the instant travel things. I think that's my legendary sword. I'm sure that was a a weapon that I converted into, because you can convert anything into decorations, can't you? The guy's not, I say, you see this, it was mad at the time how much damage that people you were doing. But anyway, that's it. I'm going to knock this run on the head and put it up so that I can get the guys from Lord of the Rings that I was telling about, so they can come and have a look at the decorations and what the housing here looked like. So, thanks for popping by. I'm going to pop off and do some other stuff elsewhere after I've put this up on the online.